It's like all of our fights that we've gotten on the A bomb site have been alone. Like it's just straight ones. Because we're either swinging belt early and getting the kill, or we're in like the post plant type of situation where our teammates are already dead. This game in particular, like we actually just lost every single one. Like this one, this one, this one, and we weren't able to get that trade. And I know, like, sure, that can't all be our responsibility, but part of it is our positioning here because we're just so tied to belt, you know? Last week in particular, we were focusing on identifying which group we were in during an execute, whether we were group A, which was clearing angles, looking for trades, and then group B, holding smokes and that type of thing. I know you already said it before, but maybe just give a quick update on how that's going and how the week kind of went for you.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think getting that kind of thought process towards the forefront of my mind was beneficial. You're not going to hear me say group A or group B in this VOD particularly because it's so late into the process, and I found that like trying to dedicate actual resources to physically saying that sometimes was getting in the way of like my actual thought processes and like, do I need to calm something? So, but overall, I find myself in group A a lot more, which I think is better. And also, it's just, you know, being the recon initiator again is I'm not getting caught off guard by things, and I feel like I'm able to easily get trades and stuff, and it just feels fine.
Okay. I'll definitely be taking a look at that in particular for this week, just because I think it will be good to see how we're faring on that point. Maybe even more so on how it's starting to relate on Initiator, because I think before in Controller, it might be a bit more intuitive to be first in or second or third. So it'll be interesting to kind of see what that looks like on that front. You sent in an Icebox game today, this game here where we kind of just shit on everyone, but we did end up losing. So I think there could be some good things to pull out here. And then it could be good to potentially look at one of these splits as well too, since we haven't looked at it. So I'm going to flip over to attack to see that scaling type of thing first, and then we'll flip over to defense. But this will probably be, this is the bigger focus, I think, for me. So let's take a look here. Oh, A dart starts gen. Okay. That was a late dart. That guy's an idiot as well.
What's that guy doing?
Chalk dart simulator. Let's go. Okay.
Harbor screen.
Like we stall a little bit off the walls. Valid.
They're already all here if you want to cancel.
The Viper's got a great lurk.
I'll go flank.
Yeah.
I wanted to leave here. I guess we should just fight through.
Yeah, I see. It's very hard to cancel in ranked for some reason, unless you're like you're super vocal. But this round is looking to be over here. Oh. It's honestly really hard to fight that. I do the exact same scaling like this, but from this point, if I know there's a backside player, I have a really hard time actually getting that kill. Most of the time, what I like to do is drop down here. Like I'll cancel my rope and I'll go here. And I'll kind of go from here. But yeah, it is really hard to kind of get this kill. Like going here doesn't really work. Sometimes going here doesn't really work. You know, jumping rafter sometimes is pretty troll because then you're exposed to this too. So yeah, it's just awkward.
I was jumping there hoping that my Viper was going to be at least able to trade.
Right.
But they died at the screen, guys, so.
I gotcha. Bit rushed. It's all good. We didn't really get to see too much spacing there because we were trying to cancel. Let's take a look at round 2 here.
Yeah, I hear comms coming through.
He hasn't responded to me, son.
Oh, maybe mine are. Wait, that's weird.
I think when the ball comes up. Wait, there's one on top. He just dropped.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm only at 30 right now.
It's like we're part of group A here, given that there's only 3 of us. Gonna be less of an execute here though, more of a contact it seems.
I don't have shocks for it.
Let's walk up all the way back here, alright? Like back here and then punch him.
You want wall up? Just contact
Yeah,
it?
yeah, contact it.
Alright, I'm in Indian. We can go.
Okay, they're definitely in there.
Top side, Marshall. Sub at top side.
Good mollies.
Almost down.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I can wall for you in a second.
this was good, I think. Obviously, we're first contacts on this wide left part. I think that it was kind of due to the killjoy mollies. Is that correct?
Top side, Marshall.
Yeah, more or less. I would have walked through the right side otherwise.
Okay.
Top side.
And from here, we're looking for that duel, just because it's hard to plant, I guess.
Yep, 100%.
Okay. And from here, it's kind of just like you have to fight your way out, so you get this kill. And then from here, we kind of maybe overheated a little bit.
Down.
Let's see. I'm checking our eyes real quick if we actually noticed the jet was there. I know we heard the comm.
I can wall.
It doesn't look like we checked it properly on minimap So that's something to consider, but I think overall this round was also fine. We didn't really get to see the actual first or second in type of vibe just because of the mollies.
This looks like a loss for us, but let's see if we can turn it around.
Revealing area.
Just shoot them. They're really bad.
Valid.
Hopping. Can you drone? Shit.
No, let's just peek it.
Valid.
Leave that.
Okay.
Okay, we're going for the cancel. We do have a huge tendency to cancel A, which is valid.
Orb across.
Do we leave?
Yes, no.
Oh,
Dude!
Can't leave.
We're taking way too long.
I know. I can take plant.
Let's see this.
Shot done. Spike drop.
At this point, we're part of Group A here. We probably should look for a kill. Let's see what happens. Playing this somewhat passive.
And Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then going offsite.
If I get a kill too.
Good shot.
It's gonna be tough to win,
They don't have any,
but you do have the
wall
ult for the
or
KJ ult here.
So
Yeah, it has
get
ult,
smoked.
so-
Yeah, I thought we would be Play okay. close so that I can just play ult.
Yeah.
Both of you play close so I can just play ult and we don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, that's definitely our tendency, is to try to play our post plants from offsite.
Orange.
Hey, Molly.
I haven't
Similar-
done this in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be fine in this scenario with even numbers 3v3 and we like got the plan down early. It didn't.
It's gonna be hard to win this just because if you're in ult
Both
breaking the
mollies.
KJ ult, your teammates are gonna get double pushed.
Close.
Or if this guy pushes early.
Player standing.
Yeah. It's tough. It's always tough. I'm surprised they didn't kill J ult though, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is tough.
There's no way we're both dying.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I will say it's definitely not what I would like to see just because I'm pretty anti post plant like util like that. But I definitely can understand why you tried to do it. When you call fakes like that, typically you have a bit more time and the win condition for time is a little bit better. But yeah, it's definitely not my bias. Definitely not my bias, but it's okay. Take a look at this round here. This looks like our first real execute where we'll be able to be good spacing with the homies.
Jet Phoenix low.
So we're part of Group A here.
Phoenix left.
Thankfully we get that kill, nothing too crazy. We have plant here, shock dart, clear. Okay, you should be able to get this down. Oh shit.
Walls down.
I do like this play though.
Can we fight up? Can we fight up?
Spawn.
Tapping here would be good, I think. Oh, what?
Yeah, I don't know how I... Can we fight up? Can we fight up? That
Spawn,
was
spawn,
allowed
spawn.
to happen.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that timing? What?
Spike down. B.
He's like top side. I
Top
think.
sight? Yeah, but like for him to get the angle on you like from there is insane.
Dude, you
That's actually
And also he
insane.
can die.
Yeah,
I-
he,
can we
he
fight
did
up?
Harbor Wall of main though, which is why like he's not dying from yellow, but that's still pretty insane. I think overall this round was pretty good. Let's take a look at the spacing. So the only spacing gap that I saw was off rip here.
Close left Odin.
So instead of darting for this guy, I think I'd rather you have gun out and go for the trade because we already got the info with the drone. Darting's a little bit redundant. You'll only dart for yellow if you're looking for his backup there. So maybe just gun out for that.
Phoenix low.
In terms of scaling here, it's important that you're trying to be close to the jet so you can trade, but also be aware that this guy has a flash. So right here, we should be scaling somewhat like this, like anti-flash and then kind of coming up. That would be really big here. Notice how we're going a bit wide here. Whoops, all the drawings came back, but he did flash. You would want to make sure you get this punish, but we're just a bit too far for that. So thankfully he does dash on that flash and Arena does get the pinch too, but we should be part of that 3 there.
Yeah, I agree.
Phoenix left.
Going into the actual site take here, this is pretty much all fine. We tried to go for the plant, the shock dart was good. We got fucking crazy ulted, so there's not really much you can do from this point.
walls down.
I like to push through mid-site. I personally would have tapped at some point here to see if I could bait a guy to swing into me or a spam or something.
Fight up? Can we fight up?
Spawn.
But the call to fight up is good. The timing on this guy is peaking topside is just pretty
can't
unfortunate. So
Yeah.
only that one gap potentially
Fix.
in B main. Good look here.
Revealing area.
Okay. Hopper dead. Go team go. Okay, we're scaling belts. Frames look better. Naturally, when you scale belt, you won't be with the team. Like you won't ever really be part of Group A. So that's something to consider.
Logs.
But
Yeah. I didn't think we were gonna commit here because I called to look for like a pick or something, and then I left Bob, and then we just started going. I would have scaled faster here, but I didn't. I wanted to be like
thorough.
able
Yeah.
to cancel still.
Yeah, it's good for you to be thorough and good to cancel. it's less so about the actual round that we saw, more so about the pre-round, whether or not you would want to go belt or want to go lower. But given that what you're saying here with the pre-round, it makes sense.
What the fuck? Jet.
That guy's a fucking idiot. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna end B again. Very much A pressure and B vibes this game. Which is valid. Oh wow,
You guys don't like that, man?
that is crazy.
Did you say?
We are Thanos. Good dart snowman here. Yep,
Revealing area.
good.
Well,
It got stoked.
It
Oh,
did,
fucking
but
God.
it's still good. It's still good here.
Spike planted.
Play out with the Viper. Oh, we're back to post. We could cancel the KGL, I guess, but
Yeah, sure.
oh, we're committing the Viper ult too. Will work out. This type of post plant typically works better if you have ults like that, like the Viper ult, but it's interesting how like you and Trevor both instinctively just start shift walking off of site without any comp. It just happens.
Yeah, I wanted to go through the wall, but then he started backing up, and I was like, all right.
Yeah,
reason.
it's interesting. It's interesting.
Nice. Got you nice now. Nice chilling.
We're not getting to see too much about the spacing this game because of how many cancels we're doing, which is actually not something I've thought about.
Merc dart could be pipes.
And it's partially due to our routing belt all game. Like we haven't actually gotten pipes,
Hold on.
which there's nothing wrong with belt. It just means that you will be physically further away.
Deploying drone.
I'm not peeking into this.
I think when I recall
Come back, B.
Zekin playing Sova, he played a ton of belt. When I personally play Sova on this map, I'm always towards pipes droning. But that's like a personal thing here.
Okay.
Neutralized.
Oh yeah, we should shit on this guy. Okay.
I did rotate now.
Yeah, the way we're approaching A right now is more so of a
Nice.
disrespect type of vibe, which I think is fine.
Appreciate it. You don't know.
Especially given your hot defense half.
What's on my-
Probably makes sense.
Scanning ahead.
Okay, so we get to see a bit more post plants this game. We should be playing up with the jet if we
My
can.
ult is
Yeah,
ready.
it's good.
120 on harbor. 120 harbor.
Fortunately, no insta trade, but it's still good.
Plus no.
Now we should just win this on site here.
Your teammate's 50 HP.
I need to
so-
tell Trevor not to let this guy walk
Thanks.
out on me.
Actually, never mind.
Yeah, he walled. He was already out. You just have to jiggle him here. You can also fall back a bit further too.
Go if you
To
want.
here, and then you can
Yeah,
like walk
no.
up late and hold the line from there too.
I don't know why I
Or
didn't
hold
there.
on.
I mean, to be fair, this is a good spot. It's just the Viper wall actually makes no sense, to be honest. But it's very strange to see a duo not play together in the 2v1. You know,
I'm just gonna play time. I have
like both of you guys have the immediate thought to play time. Like he even calls, "I'm gonna go play time." Like that's definitely a bias. You two need to think about a bit more. I know you're playing on site here, which is good because you notice your jet. But that tendency to play for time is something that you both share.
I mean,
And we've lost 2 post plants off of it, unfortunately.
Reveal.
You back up to play ult? This whole ult bullshit. Sub ult is just not good for post. Like, you get him off first tap. Yeah, you could. You definitely could in that scenario, but I don't really like it. Damn, this is so sad. Were you trying to ult off rip? Is that why you backed out?
Yeah, I was planning to look for the ult. I was planning to drone actually, but then I don't remember why I darted instead. I was looking for an ult here though. I know that.
Okay.
Alright, then come
It's
on.
criminal that we got double scans and then we actually lost the fight. This sub has actually just been diffing that lower player this game.
Yeah, I don't know. My rain, I literally cannot win that fight.
Yeah. It's a little bit rough.
He's playing yellow.
No, B-Lurk died too. See, let's go for the A walk here. Just looking for more premium stuff. Premium is definitely looking better. This guy is crazy, bro.
Find death.
What the fuck am I watching?
I don't know. We lost to them though.
Oh man. Okay, this drone is good. This is more typical of the A spacing that I'm used to. Just droning from here, you'd be closer. Let's see. That's pretty much clear. Looks like they're just gonna cage your ult. Oh shit, this guy's nest.
Revealing area.
Okay. Good dart here.
front side.
Trade. Still winnable. Probably want to tap and look for one, but this is fine.
Let's go.
They have harbor ult.
I have to play on.
Spike planted.
Okay, let's see. I like that you're looking for a kill here.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah, this
Flank.
guy's flank.
He
Yeah,
was early B.
he's got to be. Yeah, the read too. That was well played. Not really much to say here. I mean, started the game 5v3, but we pretty much brought it back. That was a good round.
I don't
This
understand how we
one.
can't win these fights because they're committing so much to stopping work.
Okay.
Scanning ahead.
The main thing I'm noticing on this A fight in particular is because we're darting and kind of pausing and then also going belt, we haven't been able to trade our teammates once. Which you could argue is not really our job, but it is something to take note of. It's like all of our fights that we've gotten on the A bomb site have been alone. Like it's just straight ones. Because we're either swinging belt early and getting the kill, or we're in like the post plant type of situation where our teammates are already dead. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Or we're gonna cancel, of course.
Fighting that.
It's good that you kept that guy in check. And we're working another kill. So yeah, there's just no opportunity for us to get any trades, which might just be the nature of Icebox as well. I think it would be good to take a look at Split to see how that compares.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
yeah,
Like my friend just ran into the KJ by herself. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about that.
yeah, that kill is definitely not tradable. But some of the lower A fights, like because we're belt, we haven't been able to trade.
No,
So-
I agree on that.
Taken out.
Yeah, the belt. Going belt is good, and you're getting a ton of value from it. It's one of those spots that
And we chill.
you can really only get value from without your teammates dying if they play their cards right. But the main reason why we're losing these fights here is because the drone isn't able to kind of assist them to clear some of these angles. Like that close left angle is pretty tough. The drone helps clearing like Gen as well, potentially top nest. It's also good for top pipes, but your dart's getting that anyways. But partially, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, is your teammates just suck. They're losing this fight, but also the lack of drone in this area here is making the A take a bit harder.
Yeah, I mean, like they're not killing the guy that's fully scanned either way. I'm not sure my drone's gonna save them either.
Not for the initial fight is my point, is for the
Yeah.
actual execute here, but also
Yeah,
it'll help with spacing. But yeah, so far the way we've been playing Icebox has been more so like, let me use my util, look for fights, which is valid. I think it is very viable. It's not particularly in line with trying to have good spacing with our teammates compared to when we were playing Clove, for example, which is something to keep in mind. But overall, I think your Icebox has been working for you, so
It is my best map in the pool currently.
yeah, I do think it's probably a map thing that this is going to... I'd be very curious to see what it looks like on Split, for example.
Arbor A. Jet has Marshall Nest.
The broke.
They are broke.
Scanning ahead.
Play together, don't give any
Let's
guns.
just together. They're broke.
Found them.
I'm holding Arbor.
So yeah, you can kind of see just from the menu. This is probably the biggest thing in this elo. It's just you have like everyone's taking ones, right? Like there's not a single
Yeah.
player that's tradable here. I know
I
you.
actually felt like my comms were off.
Yeah, I mean this is similar to my experience as well when I play like roughly in this elo. I have like an alt account that I've been playing on in the dojo, like just commentating my ranked thoughts. It's like in Immortal MMR. It's pretty much the same thing too. But the thing that like in terms of comms, but the thing that is better in that elo, despite there not being comms, is people would be playing for trades. Like for example, this Killjoy would probably be closer. Like the Sova might be closer here. Like maybe this Viper would be getting lurked with this Reyna or like, you know, tied together. It's really rare to see 5 players just completely alone.
But yeah, it was really weird because my KJ would never use her turret for flank, and I'm only realizing that like now. It's just,
Right.
she just looked at flank instead. I'm like, we have a turret.
And then in terms of Sova ults, it is generally better to use your Sova ult as part of an exec instead of looking for a pick. I understand why you do it here because we're all spread out, but that is something to consider too.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
know.
this game in particular, like we actually just lost every single one. Like this one, this one, this one, and we weren't able to get that trade. And I know, like, sure, that can't all be our responsibility, but part of it is our positioning here because we're just so tied to belt, you know?
Yeah.
So,
My comm for this
There's
round
no
was
shot,
literally
gang.
just
There's
play
no
together since
shot.
they don't have gun.
yeah. And to be fair, it's a good comm. I would suggest us potentially giving a bit more direction. Like, hey, let's come heavy A and just follow my drone or something. That
Yeah,
will
I should've
imply.
just- I should have told them like to group a site.
Exactly. Let's see the fights here. We have been winning a lot of duels this game, which is kind of what we've been working on with the Clove side quest anyways. So that's good. Unfortunately, this guy Marshall tagged us, but the premium looks good. Like all of these peaks looks good. Oof, yeah, look at that. That guy got shit on.
KJ screen.
Oh yeah, this is fucked actually. You're playing the timing well, but it's just fucked. Like ultimately, our gun duels look really good this game. It's particularly the spacing that I think we can improve on. I want to take a look at that split game to see what attack half looks like.
Yeah, look at the first split game. I think I played pretty well overall on this one. We lose because Neon fucking DC. But they were useless beforehand. We should have won the game still, I think.
Let's see.
It actually changed my thumb time because it's delayed. I can't hold it. I gotta make sure I do this right. It's not my fucking Neon.
Okay. Obviously, spacing wise, we won't be able to be with the team because we're doing that stun. Generally, if you are gonna use util from there, you just go for a mid lurk. So, like if I'm Omen here, I'll blind and then smoke and then walk here. Obviously, you have spike right now, but if you knew you're gonna be sewers, you can probably pass it to a homie or
I
something.
said I was studying ramp for this guy. He said okay, and then he went site.
Yeah.
Reset.
You should be able to plant for heaven here, but it looks like we opt for this. Okay.
Fucking misclicked right click. I still want to fight.
Let's go back really quick. Since we're part of group B here, I need to check if we're looking heaven smoke.
I said I was studying ramp for this guy, and he said okay.
Okay, so we do look screens, which
Okay,
makes
then he
sense.
went site.
Yeah.
And then we do look heaven smoke after. We just look here, but we do have the basis.
Reset though. Let's chill. I flashed out the rapid drop. Yeah.
They can walk out. Or never mind. We're just go.
Flashing off contact and noise like this. And we're in a much deeper site position here to play with the homies, which is good. Free kill, W.
Both CT.
Last spawn, stun off the Sage. Or the Neon. Okay, this is all ultimately fine too. It's interesting to me though, how we backed up
Screen.
instead of playing close with our Sage. Like you're getting distance on the angle.
I think I just don't like fighting elbow.
Yeah,
Feels uncomfortable.
elbow is scary.
Guy's late.
Okay, you should be able to play our stun and win.
Last player standing.
This guy's got good jiggles, bro. Fuck this guy.
Remaining.
Right?
Okay, we win.
Nice. Good shit, Pixel.
Okay. On site with the homies. See this round here. We get better spacing here. Looks like we're closer.
Okay, I'll stun your
Oh
TV.
my god. This guy is autistic.
Stun it now.
Stun. Okay, here. We're part of group A here. But it looks like we have sight. So look here. Should look heaven smoke right now. Yep, for that.
Really thought my Reyna was gonna be there, man.
Yeah.
How we-
Those are the type of assumptions that, you know, people can get away with when you play Jet, you know? Jet, Reyna, Chamber. You can only rely on yourself to get these kills.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna get that quick shot and peace out anyways. Like, let's just theoretically say Urena had the line. Like, he's one step behind the wall right now anyways, but theoretically, let's say he does have the line. This Jet's gonna get a shot off before anyways, and there's a chance you just die. Maybe he gets insta-traded, but it seems like so far the 2 rounds we've seen, we don't have that much priority over this heaven smoke. Let's keep going. See how close we are mid.
Oh, this.
Yep. We're with the young homies here.
And then we reset.
Paper heaven. Let's
Yeah,
go back.
this is a good mid opener. Got ropes control. Come back, be heaven. Damn, we didn't clear close right or close left or peek that. Holy shit!
No, I know they're not gonna be there.
This guy's got wall hacks, bro. He didn't clear anything. We didn't even look sight. Oh my god,
And man, I
that is some crazy assumptions. Like let's kind of go back and look at all the times we could have died. This was all good here,
We reset.
Paper heaven. Let's go back.
but close right we could have died here. I mean close left we could have died here. We also died rafters here. Could have also died on the pixel angle there.
Yep.
Could also died here. It also died from the hell player there. This backside player here. This pillar player here. The close right rafter player here. This guy here. This pillar player swinging out now. I mean, thankfully he's B main. Thankfully he's B main, but yeah.
I assumed they were gonna rotate fast, but you are right.
Yeah. I mean, at least clear some of
Yeah,
these.
I think.
Like if you didn't clear all of those, I'd be okay. But like we didn't clear a single one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm blind.
It's gonna be a tough one here. It's good stun though. Yeah, it's actually winnable now. Fuck, never mind.
Last player standing.
This guy out. 16.
Almost. Almost. Damn, he res as soon as you were trying to go for that gun too. All good.
Yeah, that's right. Keep me. Now we gotta try to fight the inside stinger. I was like, maybe she's missing early, I can kill her.
Okay, let's see those.
Yep, that's on your TV.
Light. I'm gonna fuck with that then.
Pulling up.
Yeah, we're part of Group B here, so we definitely need to be looking at the heaven smoke when we come out. And we don't. Like, you see how we're looking sight here? There's no point in looking sight because
Yeah.
these players are here.
I don't know why I ended up doing it like this, because typically I am aware of the heaven smoke, and usually I am like closer to this spacing. I'm like the third or the fourth, so I don't know why I'm not paying attention to it. I need to think
Right.
route the way that
It could just be like autopilot, like we're used to being part of Group A.
Yeah, actually, I think that is what it is, because recently in the split games I've been like first in on the lower part of the site.
Right.
Yeah, I think that actually is what it is.
Putting heaven smoke.
And that's like these like routing decisions need to be made in the last possible second sometimes when you're exiting the smoke. Like sometimes I'll kind of recognize I need to be part of Group A and then like immediately switch to Group B if I see like a teammate making in front of me or if I feel like sight is clear or something.
Yeah, I'm too used to going out first on the lower part of A. Usually I just play more for heaven, but this team didn't seem to want to.
Right. I mean, we're getting sight pretty easily, to be fair. I would like to see our post point be a bit more aggro, I will say. Not specifically the
Yeah.
push, but just fight heaven here off of the contact.
Yeah.
Kind of just vibing here. You also have a timing too to walk elbow and then to peek main or to peek heaven because your teammates in out screens. So you can go for that as well. Like notice how like everyone's dead here. Like this fight was taken, this fight was taken, this fight was taken. And we didn't move at all to get a trade. That's the biggest thing I think to work on for this week is trying to figure out when you have downtime to pair up with the teammate and trade. So our trades have been pretty low this game. Like we're winning a lot of our ones.
110, 110.
But theoretically, this is
Yeah.
the more incorrect way to play the game. Let's see what happens here.
Come, we go fast, we go fast.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, help player. Okay, we're part of Group A there. I want to take a look at crosshair placement.
Holding.
We should be looking at mini-map. Reyna did not clear close left, so as you come out
Yeah.
here, you could clear close. We didn't have
I
to,
didn't
but...
realize that neither of them did.
Yeah.
There's a guy there.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's kind of what I mean with that split second decision as you're coming out of the smoke. You need to be really good at reading the minimap when you're playing second or third in. Like really good. To see where the gaps are, to see where the fights are. So, I mean, yes, it is the job of the duelist players to clear close left there, right? 100%.
Yep.
But it's also our responsibility to fill in because we have the freedom, like the time to do so.
Player standing.
So, yeah.
Down B.
That's that we definitely could have won that round for our team if we just looked left coming out of main.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I don't want to make it sound like it's all negative. Like we're doing a lot of things well. We're winning most of our ones, which is kind of what the point of the Clove side quest was for. Now it's trying to kind of piece in our stronger individual gunplay to tie it in with what's happening with our teammates. Like our teammate is here. How can we position to play off of them and have better spacing? My teammate cleared this, so let me clear something else. Or if you know that they cleared something else, maybe you look for the flood, like those type of things. You really do have to fill in the gaps here. But I am happy where we're at mechanically, but the spacing and the entering and filling in those gaps, that's definitely the next skill to tackle for attack, I think. Let's see how this goes. I do like ramp control. Ramp control is W. Yeah, see this? Alright, we are part of the fights here with the trade, which is good. Let's see what I'd be looking for. So obviously your teammate on this side is going to be looking your rafter side, which is good. So you're clearing left side. I think this is good. He comes out on this fight here. No one's looking right side, which is not really your problem. So looking left here, I think makes sense. This guy obviously dies, so we try to go for the trade. Good, this guy gets 2. At this point, we have to kind of slow it down here to see if we work a kill. But I do like that we're looking at the right angles there, I would say.
We're resetting the site.
Oh, we're going sight. Oh shit, okay. We actually probably do have sight here if they're playing double heaven like that. Or there's actually 3. Yeah, this one's
I was
hard.
surprised the glow was there.
This one's hard.
Resetting the site.
I mean, Urena did kind of leave, but I do like that you're making an attempt to walk in here, to be fair. This one's just hard, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Stun.
This might be like a roll. Oh, actually, we're on site. We're low.
Wow, we're on site. That was good. So many Cloves just waste their ult. Like,
Yep.
it's insane. There's a slightly better plant you can go for. I'm not on the right map. It's like slightly to your left here, so the Heaven Rafter player can see it.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw Fnatic do that one. I was like, oh shit, that's smart. Okay, so right now what I'm thinking, going to the post, is where can I play to go for a trade?
Heaven.
Which is not really great spots here, but seeing my Reyna push up here kind of leads me to start wanting to push up elbow after this aftershock. This is good. You can play contact for him too. The reload probably was preemptive, but
Remaining.
if you didn't reload there, you would have been able to fight with this guy, but
Yeah. Last screen, last screen.
positioning was better. On the smoke.
Reloading.
Oh, he's in the suck too. Free kill! No comms, stuck sun combo? That's
What?
insane.
Never mind, I'm not throwing.
Okay. Somehow like I got two still, but we should still close.
That's easy. To insta.
Where's me?
See this.
I know we have another AFK.
Need that back. Taking that back.
Yeah, everyone's just freezing. And I'm down. Yeah.
I'm throwing util and going when the wall goes down.
Big Daddy entry here. Let's go. We didn't clear flower. Yeah, I was about to say. Holy shit, we suck at clearing corners. Not only us, but Trevor too.
Yeah, I yelled at him for that.
Which is, it's probably natural because we're not the entry player. Entries are really good at like knowing, like duelist players specifically, like their whole job is to clear corners, right? Like coming out here, I'm like, okay, we cleared site, we cleared map. Okay, close right's probably gonna get taken care of by Astra. So in your head, you need to be thinking elbow and flower. Those are the two threats you need to be thinking of, or the Heaven Flood even. So like we're looking screens, which is valid. We shouldn't be looking site at all here. Like that should just all be Trevor. And then you should be looking elbow, smoke, and then obviously flower because we didn't clear it. I mean, someone has to clear flower. Whether or not Trevor does it or you do it, you have the freedom there to look to see where your teammate is because you're second in. Well, technically you're first and then we kind of switch spacing, which is fine. But you have to kind of pick up that mini-map awareness or like the
Yeah,
body
yeah.
language and stuff. So it's definitely something to work on for sure.
The alley space? That's better Heaven, but I don't know. See how that goes.
This is crazy how this Clove is positioning though. Yeah, enemy Clove is good at punishing those mistakes, yeah.
This guy down.
Okay, so here we ulted right side. So when you flash, if you do flash, you would look left and then immediately look hell. So there's the flash. Someone should look left. We didn't look left. Looking right after is fine. And thankfully we get the value. But yeah, looks like no one's close left. Okay, let's see how this postman's played. So immediately what I'm thinking is either clear flank because it's open or go and play with my Reyna.
My thought here is, oh, there's a Viper. We should probably just leave, but
Yeah. So we didn't get the trade on any of these, which is kind of the main thing. I mean, I don't think you'd be able to match your Reyna timing anyways. Trevor kind of just pushes into the Viper Bolt without saying anything, but we should be close enough into spacing with someone to go for a play here. Like if he was pushing through, if he calmed it, we would also went through. You also have full kit here, so you could have tried to do something like stun something off of the contact and went through. You could have stunned something earlier and try to spam. But there's not enough thought of how we can use our kit or our positioning to play with our teammate / support our teammate right now, given that it's our role, which is fine, right? Because we're transitioning from the Clove side quest. And our win rate is even higher because we're winning the individual gun duels, which is going to be the more important lever of impact in the game anyways. You have to be able to do well individually before you can do well team play wise. And that's why I think you're winning more this act. But this is like the next level. Like if you want to take it to the next level, we have to see all these potential opportunities right now.
yeah. I think I'm just a little disoriented coming out of the Sage Res.
The Sage Res, yeah.
I don't know why, and I'm worried about the Heaven because it's not walled yet.
There's no smoke there either. Like there's a lot of gaps, right? Filtering through all of that in the moment, it's not easy, right? That's why I said it's not intuitive at all.
Oh, Raptor.
Okay. One rafter.
Dropping smokes.
Broke down.
Bro.
It's hard to scale here.
Ramp. It's
The life of breach sometimes if you're playing stun simulator, you naturally will have bad spacing, so that's kind of what we're seeing here.
Dropping.
Heaven smoke player and then elbow player and then ramp player, and then we don't get to trade any of them. This is just breach life sometimes, it will happen.
clusters, ramp.
Can't do too much about that.
Grab me.
Left side. One right.
Oof, nice.
Am I dead?
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Got the spike.
Winnable.
Enemy remaining.
Out of charges.
Oof.
Nice pixel.
That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. The mechanics are looking good. Like, we do win a lot of our ones. That's not the thing to work on.
What is mid?
Oh, this round tilted because I was like, let's split B, Somebody's gotta and then start. nobody wanted to go mid, and I was like, well, I got
Split.
bomb. I kind of can't.
Yeah.
I'll go like mid, I guess, because I think I'll split, right? And then they just stood in the main. I'm not gonna do
Yeah. I mean, committing back to B here is fine.
I can stun that. I can stun that.
I mean, it's not ideal, but yeah.
And then we still don't go.
Yeah. Shit like that will happen.
Last player standing.
Rafter.
Yeah.
Splitting is definitely the correct call. That's just, it is one of those things. It is what it is.
Yeah, we gotta. We actually. I'll throw.
That is what it
No way
is.
we just let
Let's
you
just
walk
not
out.
out of us and kill us.
Surprised that guy actually took the timing down mid like that though.
Let's save.
Okay, he was quick. Without any B contact yet.
I'll stun ramp when we're close enough to fight.
Stun simulator.
Bro, I'm so used to just doing this at the start of the round because we take normal fucking basing and we're just standing there. Why are we afraid?
I have no fucking idea, man.
Yeah, everyone's a
I
little
can't
scared
fight
this
that. I have
game.
a fucking stinger.
Okay, this is fine. You should ult heaven here.
Yeah, I'm stressed. But yeah, you're probably right. Box.
Yeah, we win the fights without the ult, so fuck it. Okay. I'm in deep by sight. Yeah, this is good call. Good to pivot.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, we should win this.
What? Out healing.
Back to the post plant.
Just play off.
We just all love this post plant stuff. I mean, it's definitely the right play there, but it's funny to see. Let's see, going back for the B ult. Although we're stunning first. Okay. So the gap here is obviously side side because everyone's looking right side.
Flashing color.
So looking left is good here. Yep. And then heaven, yeah. So this is good. The last, like literally the quarter-second decision here as you come out when you flash, the orb gets popped. This is actually, unironically, when you transition your focus back to right side to look at the rafter flood. Like if this orb wasn't up, looking left side does make sense. So
I didn't expect them to be able to walk out like that.
Yeah, the rafter timing. I mean, he's probably gonna get traded. No trade.
Smoke should be a little bit more forward though, right?
It should
I'm
be.
not crazy? Yeah,
It should be.
Okay, just checking.
It definitely should be. Our club's been doing deeper smokes the whole game, which is why this rafter player's been flooding too on A.
That's a
But
good sight then.
those are just like very small variables that we have to account for when you look at minimap. Like, this is all information that we have on the minimap, so even if you are used to something else, you should be adapting to the new thing. Yeah. Main thing for attack is definitely the team play stuff. So how do you want to word this?
I don't know. It's tough because both of those maps are maps that I feel like I'm winning a lot on, and two, the agent and map combination kind of lend itself to the positioning I take.
Right, because like you're stunning from afar and you're droning from belt type of thing.
Yeah. So I mean, there's definitely something I could change about the breach positioning potentially, but also like the ramp stun line is just so good. I know like the biggest thing is definitely like where I should be looking based on when I'm scaling and making sure that that decision making is better. But like you're saying, that is like hard to do in the moment. So that I think that's the biggest thing that I'm noticing here. But in terms of the way I'm playing these attack rounds, I'm not sure what would be better for me.
Like adjusting the round openers, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I will say on personal preference, I would play the icebox slightly differently, but given that you're winning it, maybe you just try and encourage your duelist to go belt more. But to kind of expand on that, typically my start is like this. I'll dart and then I'll kind of run over here. And then I'll kind of like drone from somewhere here. This naturally will allow my spacing to be better. Now, I think this is probably something that you could maybe experiment with depending on if they have op money or not. Like if they have op money, maybe you don't go belt side, you just drop lower and drone for your teammates. That probably would be better. If they don't have op money, I think you have the freedom to go belt. I think that would be a very easy decision making that you could follow that should work most of the time. So basically TLDR, no op money, continue what you're doing, op money, update your routing to do the belt thing. As for split, personally, I actually don't think the stun is actually that good, but I see why you're going for it. I personally think that A rushes on Split is just so broken. So I would rather go for a stun like this off rip to get the close line, to get the rafter jiggle line and the flower player. And then just spam flashes out of here. But the only reason why you'd go for this stun line here is if you're taking ramp, which is good. But a lot of these rounds here were ending up on site. So that's kind of my personal preference. In this game here, especially if you're playing with the Viper, you don't really need to take ramp early because you have the orb. Same if you have a Cypher, like the Cypher cage there. You can focus most of your attention onto the actual site take. But it's definitely comp dependent. Because like if they're playing Vice A, like you can't do this, you know? So, and then maybe as you scale, you like aftershock this thing, or maybe you don't even aftershock, but if you wanted to, you can aftershock this. Otherwise, the scaling probably would be something like stun and then flash. And then maybe once you're kind of out, you consider aftershocking like map from here. Or you would save your util and then you would look for the Heaven Flood or the Screens Flood, depending on if you have enough sight or not. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
So that's kind of what I would personally update about these two routings. So let me kind of word this. Let's start with Sova Icebox. Routing belt a lot currently. Can continue to do this if they don't have op money. If they do have op money, drop down and drone for teammates slower. Breach splits, adapt a stun line. I'll just screenshot for the A rush. And then more generally here, read minimap as you're scaling out of smoke if you're not first in order to understand where to pre-aim and what your job is. Should I be covering smokes, clearing a different angle that my entry didn't check, holding a different angle if my teammate is looking the other side? Those are the type of questions you need to ask yourself. Maybe I'll list that like this.
I guess I just never really thought about like paying attention to my teammates' actual vision cones. If I'm not like, if I'm close, that I haven't thought about it, because usually I'm just like, okay, did an enemy show up on the mini map? Do I need to swing for that guy?
Right.
So that's a lot more in depth.
This is definitely the next level. I would be very surprised if this isn't natural for a lot of the Immortal players already. But like if I spoke to like an Immortal Duelist player, I would be very, very surprised if this isn't part of their skill set. Now, maybe, but I know for a fact that most of my decision making in the game is done off of this framework. Like I'm scaling, I'm looking at minimap, I'm staring, I'm like, okay, where the gap? Where should I be looking? And then I pre-aim for that. That's how I play Valorant. That's just like minimap first, and then I pre-aim something. Like that decision making is done in real time, a couple seconds before type of thing. So maybe even second of. So I think this would be a good one to focus on. Like this specifically thing here, I think is going to be really important. And then these are obviously just minor adjustments here on the other maps just to try to address your scaling. But yeah, that's the main thing, I think. We won't take a look at defense. I think really hyper fixate on this thing. Of course, you could do this as well for defense when you're rotating in, by the way. Like when you're rotating in on a defense flood, you're looking at where your teammates are, what they're looking at, and kind of filling in the gap. That is valid too. But for me, the more important thing is going to be the attack half. Alrighty. Well, that is the main focus for this week. If you have questions throughout the week, hit me up. But otherwise, this is definitely what we'll be checking in on again for next week.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
All right, man. Good luck, and you take care.
You as well, thanks.
Of course. Peace, peace.